Have you ever wondered why you sometimes see Tiff and Vicky driving around on foreign roads? Well, I'll let you into a little secret. Every time a car manufacturer launches a new product, they invite us along so that we can drive it. And that's what I'm doing today. Chrysler have invited me to the launch of the Jeep Cherokee. And now I'm inviting you to Scotland. So welcome to the launch. Shiny cars, swanky hotels and stacks of merchandising.
My opinion's already been swayed. It's a brilliant car. Brilliant. Love it. Love it. You got any more gear like that?
Only joking. The Jeep faithful should certainly be happy with the return of their beloved round headlights. I'm just not sure what they're going to make of that fat Suzuki Jimny look. All these chrome bits are extras, and to be honest, they're unnecessary. More Wayne Sleep than John Wayne. Quite whether it will win its spurs as convincingly as the outgoing one remains to be seen.
Now look at this. This is the Jeep press pack. Actually, it's the Jeep propaganda pack, because you'd normally find all the facts and figures in here. But Chrysler put in pictures of fields of wheat, cappuccinos, rollerbladers, interstate highways to Sacramento. They're selling me a way of life.
That's PR for you, but I did eventually find out that the engine they'd given us was a 3.7-litre V6.
It's time to eat the pudding. Now we've picked up the car, we're speeding our way towards a coffee and donut stop. They love giving us food. But now I've had a chance to drive the car, what do I think? Well, the V6 sounds a bit whiny, but it's nippy enough. The automatic gearbox, that changes down all right. It's quite smooth, no surprises, no complaints. Now, I've always got in the back of my mind what the last Cherokee was like to drive, and also its competitors. I even asked that Tiff Middle bloke what he thought, and he agreed. The old Cherokee was brilliant to drive around for its time, and this one is as well. It turns well, steers, it brakes. It's actually a very comfortable car to drive at speed. A few years ago, you'd expect off-roaders to be a bit wobbly around country lanes, but look at this. Look at that, doesn't even break into a sweat. It's actually, well, no different to a saloon car, really. You'd be happy with that. So what we do now, the off-road thing? Now, what happens when a manufacturer launches a four-wheel drive is they set up these convoluted off-road courses just to show us what it can do. That is just silly. I'd much rather tell you about the practicalities. It's all very impressive, though, isn't it? It's one hell of a school run, isn't it?
Now, the niggles include a really annoying key warning buzzer, a half-hearted electric seat, and nowhere to rest your left foot. The boot's a problem too. The tailgate will whip your head off. It's too high for heavy objects, and opening to the left will leave your bag stranded on the pavement. On the plus side, even a strapping bloke like me can get comfortable in the back. The build quality is good inside, although a few too many colours. Now, to be fair to Chrysler, we weren't hanging about. Even so, 12 miles to the gallon? Read it and weep.
Yeah. What's another word for off-roader?
If you fancy something a bit more frugal, there's also a 2.5-litre diesel on offer. Prices start at £18,000 and climb to 23, which, when you consider the equipment it's got and the prices of rivals, it looks like a pretty reasonable deal. After a day breaking in my new steer, it was proving to be an ideal city slicker for tooling around fashionable Edinburgh. I was becoming more and more impressed.
It is absolutely amazing. I'm blown away. Don't be silly. That. Actually, I think it looks a lot better in the metal than it does on paper. I thought it looked quite ugly before. It's all right. What do you think?
I like it.
Of course you like it.
I do like it.
Well, we've had a day with the car now, and very shortly the PR people are going to be asking me, over even more food, what I thought of it. Well, it's first impressions, but in this game, first impressions are rarely wrong. The looks have grown on me, and I quite like the way it drives, but it's fantastically thirsty, and I'm not too keen on the interior. If the Freelander is a bit too green-welly, the Nissan X-Trail a bit too bland, then become a local line-dancing hero with the Jeep Cherokee.